everyone, this is Menz here playing the Tier 4 pre-order Japanese cruiser, the Yubari. Right now World of Warships do have 3 plus pre-order packages available, but 3 ships that you're capable of getting. This one being a cruiser. There's a Russian Tier 5 destroyer and a Tier 7 American destroyer to choose from. Now this ship being a premium ship, a little worse off than fully upgraded ships of the same tier and class. However, in World of Warships I do like that the power balance between tiers is a little bit better than World of Tanks. I mean by that just by, say you're in this ship, Tier 4, and you're facing off against a Tier 5 or a Tier 6. You don't feel as hopeless as you do in World of Tanks. You're still at a disadvantage, don't get me wrong, but in World of Warships, the tiers matter a little bit less, and it's more about playing to the strengths of your ship and the weakness of another ship. Now, this ship has decent guns on it. It doesn't have overwhelming amounts of firepower. It's pretty mobile for a cruiser, which is good, and it has some pretty nasty torpedoes on it, but there's not a ton of them. It's mainly just if you get within range, you can do a lot of damage with the torpedoes on this thing if you hit 1 or 2 of them. Now, maximum firing range is, see, right under 13 kilometers, which for a Tier 4 cruiser isn't shabby. You're not going to be able to stand up against, say, the Myogis and Congos, but you do outrange Kawachi battleship, which is very useful when you're facing a lot of them. Now I'm heading over to C. I don't want to go into B. Too slow, not a destroyer. A, I'm going to kind of shy away from that because usually the battleships head over there. C is mainly destroyers and cruisers, but sometimes battleships venture in to that way, and it's hit or miss as to whether that's a bad thing if you come across a battleship there or a good thing. Easier to hit him with torpedoes, but less room for you to move around. Okay, so this ship cruising through here pretty quick. I might get lucky and hit him since he's just on the outskirts of my range. Okay, so they need my help over here, definitely. I don't want to go through the middle just because going through that little gap makes you very susceptible to enemy torpedoes. But this ship does have a decent range on its torpedoes, 6 kilometers. It's nothing overwhelming, but it's usually long enough to get the job done.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Okay, this cruiser and destroyer, I'm just going to throw a couple this way. I don't want to do anything overly complicated. Which this guy is launching torpedoes where I was just going. Fantastic. You're such a treat, dude. Yeah, say that after I moved. Had I waited for you to say anything, I'd be dead. Let's just get the AP shells loaded. Did hit him with a torpedo. That was a good shot. Now this guy here is a little too close for comfort. Of course you can't see him because there's smoke and he's a destroyer.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Fantastic. I'm just going to start turning this way. Don't want to engage him. Come on. There we go. Let's get a couple torpedoes going. See if I can hit him, but he should be able to dodge them. And nah, I got him. Don't want to turn into his. He's doing a decent job here at dodging these things. Here we go. Although, I am gonna crash here. At least I should be able to help out against this guy. Crap. That hurt. Hopefully I can get this guy out before he hits me.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Yeah, I'm most likely gonna die here. We'll see if I get lucky though and escape. Yeah, I killed another ship. Still going. I'm gonna try to go Cap C, just because we need another point. Do have to beware this Myogi's able to hit me still. So the Kawachi's just out of range, fortunately for me. But yeah, if you don't have the points in this, you're screwed. Just trying to keep a range on them. Hopefully this Myogi doesn't take a shot at me here. Yeah, he's definitely aiming at me. Got these two enemy destroyers over here. Not good that I'm not able to get back and help this guy. I need to go to sea. See if I can at least launch a little bit of torpedoes that way. There's gonna be no way. Just want to launch them because by the time they reload, they'll be within range. At least throw them off a little bit by firing a couple here.
Our team has taken the lead.
See if I can get lucky and have those guys kind of crisscross. Yeah, it'd be nice if they can turn into him. Taking a little bit of risk by getting in the range of this guy, but hopefully he's not aiming my way. Just trying to stay alive the best I can. All we have to do is hold A and B and not be killed, and we should have this. Oh, hello there. This will be interesting. Yeah, he directly hit me. I probably could have shot him once, but I was trying to go for the torpedo. But yeah, unfortunately, he got a pretty damn good hit on me. He probably hit me with an AP round with that damage he did. But yeah, all these guys have to do is play together, don't die, because the enemy is the one who has to attack them, since they're down a point. This St. Louis should be able to take this guy out though. But basically in domination, you want to at least go for 1 point in the beginning, but you need two to win. If you don't have two, you're going to have to destroy all the enemy ships very quickly, which is very, very difficult to do. World of Warships matches often end with ships surviving on both sides. Not always, but a lot more than World of Tanks, so you just have to keep that in mind, because you got to play the objectives a lot more in World of Warships than World of Tanks. It's like, come on, dude, turn. Oh, dude, they're freaking running into each other. And hopefully they notice that, or else this guy's going to shoot the other guy. And he just got nailed by a torpedo. It's like, the guy I'm spectating probably should have turned. The other guy was kind of out in front. Granted, both of their faults, but still. This guy looks like he actually might be a bot, to be honest. He's just kind of sailing. His guns aren't really moving. He's not turning when there's allied ships. He's just kind of playing for enemy ships. I might be wrong, but there are bots in World of Warships already, which is a little terrifying, but what can you do? All online games have them now.
Our victory is in sight.
Do wish that with a spectator mode they'd allow you to kind of zoom in further than just the ship, kind of like you're looking down the gun barrels, because Yeah, it's a little bit boring at times to kind of just watch them sail if, especially in a battleship, you're fighting at like 20 kilometers or something like that. But I was kind of surprised I did not die at one point. It's a little bit lucky. Okay, there's that Clemson. Hopefully these St. Louis's can take him. Wonder if this guy will get him with any of those torpedoes he launched. Doesn't look like it. That one might hit him though. Nope, just missed him. He should be pretty close to reloading now. He's got to watch out. He's going to cross here, and this guy might be launching some torpedoes at him, right? Yep, just launched them, and this guy is fucked. That's how you do torpedoes if you're against another destroyer. They can't turn out of them. Granted, can't always do it because you'll take a lot of damage if the other destroyer has their torpedoes ready, but in that case, that guy knew he wasn't reloaded. By the way, we got this in the bag unless that guy miraculously kills somebody in the next 5 seconds. So we should be good here. Yeah, no shit, there's friendly fire. It's friendly fire for torpedoes, guns, everything. Like, so overall, decent match. Over 200,000 credits. 3,786 experience. Pretty sure that's my 1.5 though. Did pretty decent job. 3 targets hit with torpedoes. Destroyer pretty good. Destroyed, I mean, 3 destroyed ships and 2 hits to enemy citadels. And I actually did not mean to close out of that. I wanted to see how much damage I actually did, which unfortunately, I don't know if there's another way, but just clicking here, unlike World of Tanks, you cannot go back into your service record, and once you click off, there is no little tab down here for you to be able to bring it back up. But pretty decent game, and this pre-order ship, it's the only cruiser as far as I know for a pre-order. The other 2 are destroyers. It's pretty good. It's very maneuverable, and the concealment's good for a cruiser. AA guns, it's alright, especially for a Japanese cruiser. It has pretty decent AA at tier 4. Torpedoes, again, not very far-reaching, but they do hit pretty hard, and they're a nice little surprise. Not everyone expects a cruiser to plop down torpedoes on you. And the main guns are pretty good. Now, your main battery only has 2 turrets, so if one gets knocked out, you lose a lot of your firepower capability. And your secondary armament is pretty dinky, only 1 gun. And it firing range somehow is only 2 kilometers, even though it's, yeah. But overall, pretty good ship, and worth checking out pre-orders because you're not going to be able to get them for at least a year after the game releases. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website, menzgaming.com/World of Warships. Thanks for watching.